Hey guys, hey. So I am coming to you in a better mood today. Uh, I didn't get to do a video yesterday. I did a video, but it was on this mostly. So I wanted to come and tell you about how my thing went. My doctor's appointment. So my band fill and everything else, and like super really excited about it. Man, I'm still feeling really good. I'm in a lot of pain because of this bad boy, but other than that, like, not even this can bring me down. Uh, so the things that I really wanted to talk about is that, so for those of you who don't really know what's been going on with me, I have been a emotional wreck for about almost a month. A lot of things when I came back from Texas just kind of came to a head. Like, it was actually like a perfect storm had happened for me. I was really depressed. I was really anxious. I was very paranoid. I was, suicidal. There were a lot of things happening just like in a really close space of time. And I withdrew from my friends, and I didn't want to talk to anybody, and I wasn't thinking straight. Life was just crazy. I had mentioned before that I had made a video and talking about suicide prevention and, just little stuff like that. And I was kind of telling people how I was feeling, and it actually got flagged. So some jackhole, one of my fans, I missed my finger. One of my fans decided to pretty much just screw with me. Okay, so, and I took the video down. That's okay. In retrospect, that's not really something I should have put out on the internet anyway. That's a little more vulnerable than I'm willing to be. So I'm okay. Everything is much better. I'm actually on 2 different kinds of medication. I'm going through intensive therapy with my original therapy places and another place. I'm really working on myself. Like I told you in the last video, the last 2 videos ago. I'm really working on just being me and figuring out what I want to do with myself. And the glare off my glasses is making me cray-cray. What I want to do with myself and who am I? And I saw something today on Facebook. Somebody had posted something. What's it like having depression? But when you go through depression, you kind of feel like, what was it? I'm trying to remember like directly what it was because I forgot to save it. But it was like, coming out the other side and like feeling better about yourself and like feeling better about your situation. But like when you've been depressed since you were a child, like when you have had like serious depression and anxiety and stuff like that since you were a kid. And I've had this since I can remember. Like, this has been going on with me my entire life. So I've never had a chance to be happy. I've never had a chance to figure out what I want to do and like have a bright side and realize that all these things, are exciting and I have new possibilities and the things that I can do whatever the hell I want. I didn't have that because, I was, fat and ridiculed and made to feel bad about myself and, told I was, disgusting and no one would ever love me, and boy, were they wrong. But like you grow up fat, and unfortunately in the part of the country that I grew up in, they were not very kind. Especially in places that I was living at the time, they were not very kind. And I put myself in very bad situations, and you live and you learn. You really do. You just have to live and you learn, because you know what, guys? I could sit here all day long and say, poor pity me. Poor pity Nirvana. Nirvana has had such a hard life. Oh boy. She's had such a hard time of it, but you know what? Okay, I'm not there anymore. Like, I'm not that person that was abused. I'm not in that situation. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my stomach. I have a wonderful husband. I have 2 dogs. Like, I have my own things. I have my own life. I have life. I have my life. I can do whatever I want to with it. I am not being beaten. I'm not being raped. I'm not being abused. I'm not being yelled at. I'm not, I'm not in high school. I'm not in college. Like, I don't have to put up with that shit anymore. And I won't. And I don't. A lot of times, you'll hear people say, oh, well, I had horrible things happen to me in the past. Honey, that's the past. Like, that shit happened to you. Even if it was yesterday, that was yesterday. This happened yesterday. I can't feel bad about it today. Does it feel good? No, but I still got to go on. I still got to clean my house. I still got to feed myself. I still got to do laundry. Still got to get my husband out to work. Still got to, get groceries tomorrow. Like, I still got shit I got to do. Like, that's the point. You can't live in the past, which is what I've done my entire life. Oh, well, my daddy died. Oh, my brother died. Oh, poor pitiful me. No, because then I'm not seeing what's in front of me. And when I told you guys the other day, what's in front of me is it's today. Today, and what I'm doing tomorrow is what matters. Not what I'm doing 5 years from now. That what you going to do in 5 years from now plan. I don't know. I might not even be alive in 5 years. What I need to focus on is what's happening to me today. And today, I feel pretty damn good about myself. And today, I'm going to clean the kitchen. And even if it is one-handed. And I'm going to finish vacuuming the floor and putting shit up. And, working on my YouTube. And today is what I need to focus on. Now, what happened to me 6 years ago, 20 years ago? My daddy died 20 years ago. And do I cry about it every single solitary time I think about it? Yeah, I do. Do I miss him? More than anything. Would I bring him back if I could? No, because he was in a horrible place. He was in a lot of pain. And I would not wish that on anybody. I wouldn't wish that kind of pain and anguish on anybody. So he is definitely in a better place. And for me to live my life worrying about my daddy leaving me when I was 17 years old is ridiculous. My brother died 7 years ago. Okay? That was very hard for me. That destroyed me in many ways because we were very close to, we were very, very close. But he died. There's nothing I could do to change that. He's gone. The only thing I can do right now is worry about what Nirvana's going to do right now. What am I going to do to make my life better? What I can say all day long that, I got gastric bypass because of him. No, I didn't get it because of him. But a huge part of wanting to change my life was so I didn't end up just like him. You understand? Like, when I say stuff like that, it's because I want a better life for me. I have learned that, the hard way, whether it was hard or not, I have learned that sort of behavior that has led me to this place, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to emotionally eat anymore. I had people put me down because I had a revision. Well, honey, you get over it. You seriously will get over it. You don't have to have one because I've got one. Like, I'm not asking anybody to go out there and get one. I didn't invite you over to my house to get a revision. I invited you in my house to sit and talk to me. That's what I'm doing right now. Other than that, you can go screw yourself. Like, I just don't care. Like, the light is on, people, and, I am not going to put up with being treated any less than I deserve. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not even going to acknowledge it. What I am going to do is I'm going to get my act together and I'm going to have what I want, just like I told you in the last video. My band fill went great. My surgeon was smiling at me. He said I looked fantastic. He was really proud. I had dropped 22 pounds since the last time he had seen me. Today I got back on the scale and it was 294. So I'm right back where I need to be. Excuse me. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going because you know what? Carbs are great. I love carbs. Carbs are delicious, but they don't help me. Eating an abundance of carbs and sugar and trash just doesn't really help me. So I'm going to continue to kind of do what I need to do, which is what I'm doing right now. Right now, I haven't had anything to eat today. I just made myself a click shake, and this is how much I've been able to get in because my band is very tight. and having issues getting stuff down again. So I'm trying, but you know what? If it takes me all damn night, I will drink this. I will drink it. I put some of my Gene Pro in it. Gene Pro, best shit ever. And then I'll make a cup of coffee and put Gene Pro in it, so at least I'm getting my my protein in. So I will continue to, and I'll get yogurt later, and that will be about all I have today is this shake, some coffee with Gene Pro in it, and some yogurt. So what else? Yeah, so he was really thrilled. I now have 6 cc's in my band. He had told me before he was only going to do 0.5 anytime I got it filled, but he was like, you know what, Nirvana, I think you can handle this. I think we're going to go ahead and put in 6. And then he looked at my stomach. He pulled the skin out. He said, oh yeah, that's going to be great. It's perfect just for me to go right around the top and just pull it all off. He said he will not touch my girly parts, even though I really wish he would, because they're all dangly and my fupa. He said that's not his area of expertise. It's a completely different surgery. When they go in there to give me a tummy tuck, they will fix it then. He said, you know what, I know that you want me to fix it now, but that's not what I do. What I do is I can help you with this, you know, but plastic surgery is the only thing that can fix that. We also talked about my pancakes, and that's something the plastic surgery would have to do if I can get it paid for, which I don't know. But I will be getting these suckers off probably 6 months after this surgery. So I'm just going to keep doing what I can do. And right now, I'm trying to get down to 290 before my surgery date. Well, I think I can get that down by the 8th of October, because that way I go back in there and he's like, yes. Because I like making him happy. I like making me happy. And I like losing weight. So, yeah, let's do that. Because I lived an entire year last year at 320. So I'm pretty damn happy that it's starting to go downhill. So I hope everybody's doing good. I'm super proud of so many of you guys out there. I know you guys are struggling, some of you. I just love you. I do. And if I can do anything, if I can help anyway, let me know. I can, you know, point you to some people who are doing the same thing. People that are, you know, phenomenal in this community. I hope everybody's having a good night, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.